and a profound privilege to stand here today before you to introduce a truly remarkable woman, one whose life has been dedicated to the noble cause of peace. Her Royal Highness Empress Farah Pahlavi is not only the wife of late Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, but she is also a tireless advocate for the well-being of the Iranian people, a champion of education, a defender of women's rights, a preserver of cultural heritage, and a steadfast humanitarian. Through her work, she has stood as a symbol of hope and progress for Iran's future. As Empress, Her Royal Highness was an unwavering advocate for women's rights in Iran. She often said that the day she was crowned represented the crowning of every woman in Iran. From that moment on, she played a key role in advancing the status of women, promoting girls' education, establishing children's libraries, and supporting critical reforms aimed at improving women's social and legal rights. Under her leadership, the Iranian government passed groundbreaking laws, including granting women the right to vote and establishing new legal rights in marriage and family law. These reforms were a monumental step forward for gender equality in a region where many countries still adhered to traditional gender roles. In recognition of Her Majesty's tireless work, the position of Minister of Women's Affairs was created in Iran. We are also honored to have with us today the Honorable Ms. Manaz Afkhami, the first woman to hold that esteemed position. Her Highness also used her platform to promote cultural diplomacy, working to present Iran's cultural history to the world in a positive light. A driving force behind the modernization of Iran's cultural landscape, she supported numerous artistic and cultural activities, including the establishment of the Tehran Museum of Contemporary Art, which houses the largest collection of Western art in the Middle East. The museum's collection features work by legendary artists such as Picasso, Van Gogh, and Andy Warhol. Throughout her 2 decades on the throne, Her Highness broke numerous barriers. She was not only Iran's first crowned female sovereign, but also the first woman to be crowned anywhere in the Muslim world. She became the first woman in the Muslim world to publicly donate blood. She also had groundbreaking humanitarian work on behalf of Iran's lepers, who had long been marginalized but have gained international recognition thanks to her efforts. Her Highness's advocacy led the Shah to donate land to house the lepers in a model community where they could receive an education and earn a living. She invited medical specialists from around the world to help and championed community-based methods for treating and rehabilitating them. Her efforts to shift public perception about leprosy were a progressive force and recognized internationally. Her Highness's advocacy for women's rights, her cultural diplomacy on the global stage, and her humanitarian efforts in health and education continue to guide those who work toward building a more peace and just world. It is precisely this legacy of peace building and global leadership that the Richard Nixon Foundation seeks to honor today. Your Majesty, as we celebrate your contributions to the world, we are reminded that the pursuit of peace is not only the work of nations, but the efforts of individuals who inspire, uplift, and unite. Thank you for your enduring commitment to a better world. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please join me in honoring this remarkable woman, a very dear friend, our distinguished recipient, Her Royal Highness Empress Farah Pahlavi.